What's up, everybody? Hang tight. Let me make sure all the computer stuff is working. I am live on YouTube, waiting on Facebook. Live on Facebook. Live on YouTube, live on Twitch, and live on Twitter. What's up, everybody? This is an alternative broadcast of the Lakers game. It's very simple. I watch the Lakers with no sound, and I just tell you exactly what I'm looking at. Think about it like radio, and I got the score for you right there. And it's essentially, if you can't find the game, if like you can't get to a TV, or you can't find it online, just, I got your back right here on YouTube, but I cannot show you the game. And I'm going to turn myself down a little bit. I think it might be too loud. There we go. Is that better? Anyway, I know nobody's here yet, so I'm going to take my time and I do a play-by-play. So right now we're taking a look at 61-59. Lakers are up by... It's... Nope, 61-61. We got a tie game against the Phoenix Suns, and they're 18-36, just terrible. So we should be doing a little bit better than this. And they don't have Devin Booker. I read that on Twitter today. And what we do have, Hart throwing down. Great assist from Randall, and Hart throwing down for 2 points. 63-61, 10:25 left. Missing Devin Booker, we got a guy number 20 with an awesome afro, but not the best afro in the league. Probably the second best afro in the league I've seen so far. They give it to they got a huge motorcycle biker rider looking dude. He's got the ball right now. They give it to number 12. They give it back to the motorcycle guy, and Lakers have it. Randall gives it to Pope. Pope shoots a three. In and out, and the motorcycle guy gets the rebound. He throws it up to cherry picker number 12, and he's blocked by Hart. And Hart, that was disrespectful. He even like stared him down afterwards, and that's got to be a foul. Who knows? Seemed like great defense by Hart, and this guy is still on the ground. Maybe that's a concussion protocol. Who knows? Let's take a look and see what happens. Number 12 went to the hoop, and then Hart, I think, must have smashed him in the eye, or maybe he hit his head. I'm not sure what happened, but that was definitely a hard block, and that was definitely a block from Hart. That was awesome. And I'm going to have to get my bearings here, everybody. Luckily, nobody will be here yet. And, that's just some good hard defense that I like to see. And without Devin Booker on the floor, we can really talk some more smack. Because, honestly, I think he was probably the toughest guy on the court. And we've had words exchanged the last few games, and even in the last game, we got a bit disrespected by the Suns, and I think we're also disrespecting them with our play. We have numerous people trying to dunk. That was KCP taking it to the hoop very hard. But yeah, so the last game, Lonzo's still on the bench, wearing the same coat every single day, the one he stole from Brandon Ingram. So Lonzo, though not getting in the game, not even stepping up his fashion game, just wearing the same coat every time. KCP makes the first free throw. Lakers are up by 3. And yeah, the last game, the Suns, we ended on a little bit of a skirmish, and that's when the littlest guy on the Suns, I think it's this guy right here that has the ball. He's the smallest dude I've ever seen in basketball. Number 8. Number 8 picked a fight with like the whole Lakers team by himself. He's the smallest guy, and then Devin Booker came flying out of nowhere and got into the ruckus, and everybody backed down. So Devin Booker is definitely the one throwing the one everybody's scared of. Now he's on the floor. Let's throw some elbows. Let's start some fights. Let's really give it to the Suns team. In general, they started us on a really bad downturn last time. I mean, earlier in the season, we haven't played them in forever. Our teams were not very good. They were even worse, and then they just disrespected us, and they started us on a downturn. So the Suns are this is a game that I've been looking forward to. Without Devin Booker, even better. And what a surprise! Randall does not make his free throw. And on this winning streak, one thing that has changed is we have been making our free throws a little bit more. 66-63. 9:13 left. The little guy has it for the Suns. He starts the fights. They give it to the guy with the afro. The afro goes up against Hart, takes it to the hoop, and blocked by Ingram. Great defense from Ingram. He blocked him. Lakers have it on a fast break. They slow it down. They give it to Ingram. Ingram gives it to Pope. They can't get it inside the three-point line. And now Luke Walton's up on his feet yelling something. Nobody's listening. Randall has the ball, takes it to the lane, turns it over. And the Lakers turn it over. Lopez, they're showing Lopez. Something makes me think that was his fault. And great block from Ingram against number 20, the guy with the sweet afro. But number 20, that's not going to be good enough because Brandon Ingram didn't even have to do anything and he blocked you. You're going to have to jump next time. Number 8, the little guy has it. He's the one starting fights. Yeah, I would like to see him talking smack without Devin Booker backing him up. And now the guy with the afro takes it to the hoop hard and he is knocked over. And now Randall just turned it over again. Suns have it on a fast break, and then now somebody goes up against who's this guy? Lopez looks like he's playing decent defense, and now he's talking some mad smack to number 12. And Lopez, although he's the oldest on the team, he's the biggest baby. He's always talking smack. He's always complaining. He's always yelling at the referees. Doesn't play defense. Anyway, he's been playing better the last couple games. Lakers are up by 3. This is a game that we should be doing a lot better at. T.J. Warren, 19 points on 8 of 18. This guy is the one stepping it up without Devin Booker. And Devin Booker, you know, he was good. He was definitely good. I respected him as a player. And, you know, he reminds me of Rufio from Hook, the Steven Spielberg movie. He looks just like Rufio. And you know what? He just... I don't know. He just didn't like the Lakers. I think Devin Booker thinks that the Lakers are a little bit soft. And you know, he doesn't like that. KCP shoots an open jump shot. Not even close. That might even be considered a break. Suns get the rebound. They give it to the little guy. Then they give it to a tall white guy. Then they give an alley-oop to the biker guy. And the biker guy is going to go to the free throw line. And this guy, he looks more like a biker guy. You definitely see him hanging out at a bar late night. And nobody would mess around with him. Chandler, number 4. Chandler, he looks like a biker guy. Little guy shoots a 3. That's not even close. Hart comes down with the rebound. He gives it to Ingram on a fast break. Ingram takes it to the hoop and makes the layup pretty easily. And Lakers are definitely, they look bigger. Which is hard to believe because the Lakers are not a big team in general. We don't even have a center, but we seem to be dominating the lane here, and this biker guy, number 4, is not doing shit. They give it to the white guy. He fakes a 3. He shoots. That's good. Bounces in, and you know what? He made a one-hander kind of tear bender. Number 35, he's on a bender. And this guy does not look like a basketball player. They give it to Lopez. He's backing in on Chandler, number 4. Biker guy is playing tough defense, and that's going to be out on Lopez. Lakers turn it over again. Luke Walton looks down at his feet. You know, when you're stoned, they are much more interesting. I'm not looking at the game, though, and Lakers have 10 turnovers compared to Phoenix 6. The white guy is going up against Randall, number 36, Bender. They give it to 12. 12 shoots an open jump shot and makes it. Tie game, 68-68. Brandon Ingram dribbles it up the court because we don't have point guards anymore, and Brandon Ingram can do whatever he wants. He's a superstar. Don't forget that. Oh, and somebody just drained a 3. I missed it. Oh, wow. I think that was Brandon Ingram. He's a superstar. Little guy has the ball. Oh yeah, Brandon Ingram, 16 points on 7 of 9 shooting. They give it to the guy with the afro. Afro guy takes it to the hoop and dunks so hard. This Phoenix team, you got to watch out for them because they'll just take it to the hoop quickly. They got speed. They'll burn you real fast. And the afro guy just dunked on us so hard, and then Randall tried to do a cool move himself the other direction and missed the shot. Phoenix has it. Tie game. Little guy shoots a 3. Not even close. Randall comes down with the rebound. Lakers have it on a 3-on-3. He turns it over again. That's Randall. You're playing fast and loose with the ball. He's now down on one knee, and then somebody on Phoenix misses it the other way, and then there's a foul called. And what just happened? Warren, number 12, seems to have major problems. This guy, number 12, we got to watch out. And then that was number 20. Afro guy, number 20. He threw it down so hard. And yeah, now they got it on slow-mo on the Lakers feed on Spectrum. They're showing that guy dunking in slow motion. Spectrum Sportsnet. Now we got the Laker girls out dancing. Let me make sure it's everything okay. What's up, everybody? YouTube, Facebook, you guys, thanks for coming. I'm just doing a play-by-play. There we go. Now we got the. It looks like I'm good, though I can never tell if people are on Twitter. Anyway, we're on timeout break 77. This is going to come down to the ending, just like all of our games against the Suns this year. I think that I don't know if we're playing down to our competition, or maybe we're just not that good of a team. I think that we're playing down to our competition because Devin Booker was, I hate to admit it, he's a badass. He's a badass. He's just like Rufio in the movie Hook. And with him not being on the floor, it seems like we should just be able to dominate. I guess not. 70-70, and these Laker girls are dancing, and they got the they got the gold sequins, top and bottoms, and they're just dancing. Looks like there's about 15 to 20 of them. They're favoring the brunettes over the blondes tonight. Usually it's a pretty good mix of everything. I'm seeing a lot of brunettes. Laker girls, there we go. There we go. Way to go. Give them some t-shirt cannons. And now they always awkwardly kind of stand in the floor after the routine's done. I think they do that for like the video and the photos, but for the people in the crowd or the people there, it looks a little bit weird. And now we got the fan of the game competition, and we have an Asian woman with a silver Kobe jersey, and now we got 3 women wearing emerald yellow shirts. I don't know what that means. Emerald something services. And now we got a nerdy middle school kid dancing and other people dancing. And now we have people with noisemakers making loads of noise. KFC bucket chart. We got Brandon Ingram on 7 of 9 shooting. And they're showing us the chart. They're showing us circles where he makes it and X's where he misses it. Once again, we learn nothing from that chart. But he is draining threes recently. And, in general, I don't like him shooting threes. I'd rather him just go to the hoop hard. But when he makes them, he makes them. And if you ever ask yourself, should Brandon Ingram just done that? Sometimes you never know because he gets a little wild. He goes to 2-3 people are guarding him. He doesn't care. He shoots anyway. And you ask yourself, why did he do that? Should he have done that? The answer is always yes. That's Brandon Ingram we're talking about. How dare you? Number 12 is at the free throw line right now. Makes both free throws because professional basketball players make free throws. That's just a thing that they do. And the Lakers have, they are professional basketball players about 3 out of 4 quarters. Ingram has it, takes it to the lane, turns it over. And that is one of our problems with our younger guys like Kuzma and Ingram and Randall. Randall's okay, but not the best passers. Not the best passers. They just love going to the hoop, and they give themselves no bailout options, and then they just toss it up. But Kentavious Pope steals it and then dunks it the other direction for a very quick 2 points. Back to a tie game, 72-72, 5:15 left here in the third quarter. Number 14, the little guy, takes it baseline like Steve Nash. They give it to somebody else. He shoots a 3. That's a brick, and KCP gets the rebound. And luckily, the Suns cannot hit anything. Somehow it's a tie game. Lopez shoots a long 3. That's good. And the last thing we need is Lopez jacking up threes, doing like airplane wings around the middle of the court. You've had like 2 or 3 good games in a row, Lopez. Relax. Try playing some defense. But yeah, now they're showing the replay of KCP stealing the ball against, who's that guy? Number 12. Number 12 was sitting on his laurels, and KCP burned him, and that's exactly what KCP does. Lakers drop by 3, 75-72, and now we're on a timeout break. So what's up, everybody? Thanks for coming. I just do a play-by-play on YouTube. We still got time, so if you can get to a TV, get to a TV. It's going to come down to the ending. But if not, I'll give you a play-by-play. Think about it like radio. And leave a message, leave a comment, and then I'll say it out loud later. So the funnier the better. And now we're looking at an ad for Toyota, and they're showing us a car. We know that they make and sell cars, but they never seem to give them away. How about free car every single game? Put it under somebody's seat. Let's go Oprah status. Toyota, take a look at we're 21 and 31. Who are we gonna blame for that? We can't blame the Lakers themselves. No way. Maybe a little bit Luke Walton, but it's mainly the sponsors. The sponsors don't do shit. And Toyota is number 1 on the list. I mean, we all know Spectrum's getting screwed on these TV deals now that everybody's going to the internet. Toyota, you got to do your fair share. Give away a car. Chevron, you got to give away gas cards. Give away what you do. And none of these Pixar animations. Gas cards from the ceiling. Toyota, put one under somebody's seat. If it's a 12-year-old kid, even better. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. What's up, everybody? Thanks for coming by. And now we're talking to Alonzo about what's his favorite guilty pleasure. And maybe it's playing point guard for the Lakers. I can't even remember the last time he did that. And it's just so disappointing because right as soon as he was kind of getting in the groove and people were trusting him and his teammates were trusting him and, you know, we're just getting to know him, and now he's been gone. And I just hope that they get everything. I hope that everything in the front office is taken care of. Let's hope Magic knows exactly what he's doing, and I have a feeling that he does. I mean, we have no reason not to trust Magic, but he's gonna take a lot of heat over this Lonzo Ball situation. So let's hope that ends up well. Now we have the Coors Timeless Moments. Kobe Bryant on April 30th, he scored a game-winning shot as time expired. That was in 2006, and those were the good old days. That was my senior year of college, and every single time I see the Lakers winning, I just think of the good old days. It's a little bit nostalgic. Now I'm back. 75-72. They give it to Zero. Zero gets it blocked. Lakers playing pretty good defense. KCP has it, gives it to Randall. Randall has it under the basket, turns it over again, and he's got butterfingers. Somehow he steals it back. That's got to be a jump ball. Now Zero is diving forward. Who's this guy? This guy, Randall, is getting frustrated. He's got like something weird on his finger. I think that might have something to do with him turning over the ball so much. But who is this guy that was going ham on the ground? This is the kind of stuff we don't need. Number 12. Warren, you should have seen what he just did. He literally just like tackled Randall. And that was great defense. Man, number 0. Man, Phoenix, they look even worse than the Bulls. The Bulls looked just horrendous. But these Suns might even be worse. And without Devin Booker, holy crap. And I don't see any of these guys talking mad smack anymore. If you're not actually suited up, and let's say Devin Booker's on the sideline, and then a fight starts and he comes off the bench like wearing a suit and not like a registered player, does he still get into huge trouble? I don't know. Something makes me think he'd do it. He doesn't seem to care. Just like Rufio. I'll fight in Captain Hook for no reason. Ingram has it, backing in on somebody way smaller. This is a mismatch, number 30. And then Ingram scores no problem. And wow, these Phoenix Suns, they have a lot of little guys on their team. What happened to Chandler? He was the only person that could do anything in the lane. He's not even in right now. Phoenix shoots a 3. And that's going to be called off. And now we're showing, what is this? Kuzma looking like, yeah, maybe that was goaltending? I don't know. Anyway, Kuzma's in the game, thank goodness. Lopez still getting court time. Ingram gives it to Kuzma. Kuzma gives it back to Ingram. Ingram gets a screen from Lopez, moving screen from Lopez, not really working. Lopez wide open for a 3, just shoot it. In and out, what a shocker. Suns get the rebound. Oh, I saw that subscriber. I'll give you a shout out in a second. Suns, you get an easy 2 points. And 77-74. Got to remember to say the score out loud more. And now we got Casino Morongo. Starting rooms at $79. Call 1-888-MORONGO. And you know what? I'm always down for casino hotels where you get hooked up. You know, it's cheap. You get to play some poker. You get to gamble. You know, it's always fun. Wow. Pick and roll to Kuzma. Kuzma went for the hoop, tried to do like a reverse layup, and missed the shot, but gonna go to the free throw line. And you gotta love. Oh, here we go. 2K Legend. What's up, dude? Thanks for subscribing. If this is your first time, you know what? This is all I do. Don't ask me why. I just do it. But I don't like Spectrum. They don't like me. This is part of an ongoing dispute with me and Spectrum. And that's the easiest way to sum this up. But then maybe I took it too far and then went from Dodgers to Lakers. Thanks for subscribing. Lopez on the bench. Thank goodness. Luke Walton on his feet. Thank goodness. We used to call him the bench warmer, but not anymore. He was riding the bench for 2 decades, and you know, somebody gave him the heads up saying, "Dude, get on your feet." And now he doesn't even sit on the bench anymore. The bench is like, what the hell? Used to be so warm. Now he's standing, trying to coach. 14 has it. The little guy being guarded by Ingram. They can't get anything going. Holy crap. And they drag up a long 3 and make it at the end of the shot clock. That's totally okay. But this defense from the Lakers looks way better than it actually is. Kuzma shoots a 3. That's good. Right back at him. And you should have seen what the Phoenix had to do and failed it every time trying to get a play going against the Lakers. They're just too small and slow. This looks like a JV team versus a varsity team. This guy's going up against Randall. That's a pretty decent matchup. 0, not even close. And yes, this game's over. I mean, I'm not gonna call it yet. Not gonna do the Chick Hearn. But how can Phoenix win? It's almost like we're styling a little bit on him. Brandon Ingram wants a 1-on-1 versus 20, burns right by him, and then dunks on another player. That is so disrespectful. Lopez is on his feet, acting silly. Ingram getting high fives from everybody. Timeout called from Phoenix. Wow. We better see a highlight of that before the commercial. Brandon Ingram goes right around Afro guy and then dunks on 0. This guy is 0, Chris, with 2 S's. He is getting balled up. And Brandon Ingram just dunked on everybody. And it's very cool. Maybe this was their second team, but the Lakers are styling right now. And this is exactly what we needed. The Suns disrespected us a little bit last game when the littlest guy on the team started a fight with us. He started a fight with us for no reason at the end of the game. The littlest guy, he was like 5 foot nothing. And then he got in the face of like a whole bunch of huge players. And then Devin Booker came out from the wings like Batman. And he just intimidated everybody. I think Devin Booker not being on the floor, I think we should just style on him as much as possible. If we're not going to punch them in the face for that, we should at least dunk on him. And I know you guys maybe know what I'm talking about, but the last time we played the Suns, they exchanged words at the ending, and now we're showing people at Staples Center. We got an old guy wearing a 14 jersey. That's cool, but he's got the undershirt on, a white undershirt with the yellow pit stains. And you know what? If you're an older gentleman, don't be wearing undershirts under your jerseys. I mean, that's just not cool. Hit the gym, get a tan, then put on the basketball jersey. You can't get away with that. We're watching, and they keep on showing this dunk from Brandon Ingram, and Lopez's reaction is just a little bit too much. But it's Chris and number 20. These guys had no chance. But that was an incredible dunk, and Chris with 2 S's was smart to pull his hand away. Anyway, we're back to the game. Sun shoot a 3. That's no good. Ingram gets the rebound. He's having a great game. Gives it to Kuzma. Kuzma shoots an open 3. That's no good. 0. Chris comes down with the rebound. They give it to the white guy. White guy goes to the hoop, all crazy, not even close. That was a brick. Lakers get the rebound. They give it to KCP. KCP gives it to Nance Jr. under the basket. And of course, he puts it up and misses the shot. And let's hope he's going to go to the free throw line. But Nance Jr. needs to get in the game more. He's only getting paid $1.4 million this season. Can you imagine any player in the NBA that gives you more than Nance Jr. for $1.4 million? If you can find that person, I will. That's amazing. Everyone, we can say all we want, and he made his free throw. You know, at least he tries. We can talk about LeBron all we want, but LeBron comes, but Nance Jr. is getting paid first. Nance Jr. gets paid, then LeBron can come. That's the rule. Drains both of them. 86-77, and the Lakers are starting to run away with this one a little bit. And Nance Jr., he's an energy person, and energy players seem to do very well in the fourth quarter. And in general, the Lakers have not been doing well in the fourth quarter in terms of the whole season. But in the last 10 or so games, we've really been locking it down a little bit. Though the end of yesterday's game against Oklahoma looked very sloppy. But we have been locking down our fourth quarters a little bit, people. We have. So let's just hope we can just keep this. We don't need anything, no funny business. We just have to play like a professional basketball team. 86-79, Lakers have it. They give it to Kuzma. Kuzma shoots a three. That's no good. Nance Jr. almost gets the offensive rebound against 5 Suns, and the Suns get it. But nice job, Nance Jr., only getting paid $1.4 million. The little guy has it, gives it to 30. 30 being guarded by Nance Jr. They give it to 0. 0 gives it to the white guy, being guarded by Ingram. Give and go to 0 under the basket, and that's going to be out on Phoenix. Lakers ball. And this team is, without question, worse than the Bulls. Holy crap. How is this only, I mean, it's only a 7-point game. Anyway, 14 seconds left. Here in the third quarter, got another subscriber. Thank you, Blenny. You know what? I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just doing it. Thanks for the subscribe. If you can't get to a TV, I got your back. Ingram takes it to the hoop, goes for the dunk, blocked by somebody. 1.8 seconds left, and he looks a little tired. And this guy with the sweet afro, he's my favorite so far. I think he's number 20. And 1.8 seconds left. Ingram is going to go to the free throw line. And he's got 20 points on 9 of 11 shooting and 5 assists. And he's got rebounds. I know that for sure. So, amazing game from Brandon Ingram. We need more of this. Forget about the free throws. If he makes them, if he misses them, doesn't matter. It's Brandon Ingram. It might as well count it as it doesn't matter. Anyway, thanks for the subscribers. I'm going to do the whole fourth quarter, but I highly recommend if you can get to a TV because you're going to see Luke Walton, Coach of the Year, wearing $1,000 suits on his feet the whole entire time. Trust me, take a look at the sideline. Luke Walton is no longer a bench warmer. No longer a bench warmer. He's on his feet. And I think somebody must have given him a pen because now he writes stuff on the whiteboard. Like, seriously, just next time you're watching the Lakers, just watch Luke Walton. And I think he's finally doing some coaching. At the beginning of the season, who knows what was going on? We'd be losing by 20, never called a timeout. Take a look at the bench. Walton's doing bong loads. Anyway, thanks for being here, everybody. Is anybody here? Oh, man, what's up? Thanks for being here. This is the stupid... Not entertaining by any means. What's up, everybody? Thanks for being here. Facebook, YouTube, you guys are here. What's up, everybody? People are watching on Facebook, too. Yeah. So, Twitter, never know what's going on Twitter. Anyway, now we have the guy shooting a half-court shot for, let's hope, loads of money from Mirage. And only seen one guy make it all season. Here we go, one-handed. Oh, boy. At least he was able to get the ball physically to the basket. But his one-handed baseball throw was probably not a good strategy. And Mirage, once again, does not have to pay out. What a shocker. Now the Laker girl, the blonde, gives him the basketball. He's got the consolation 3-point shot from Mirage. Who knows? This is probably like a free buffet. You know, we got to get more from our sponsors. I mean, Mirage never has to pay out. Airball. So, yeah, Mirage just keeps getting free sponsorship, never has to pay any money. These guys should be winning houses. Anyway, now he's got a photo with the Laker girls. We had 3 brunettes, 2 blondes, no redheads. And, yeah, Mirage, MGMResorts.com. Make sure you go visit those casinos that never pay any money out to Laker fans. How about you just pay out money to Lakers fans? That sounds like a pretty good sponsorship. Still on, no, is this not we're not in timeout. This is between the third and the fourth quarter, and now we are throwback cam celebrating Lakers legends. This guy's wearing an old school 32. Okay, well, now this guy's wearing 33. Old guys wearing it's definitely the old guys wearing the throwback jerseys. No doubt about that. Every single one of them has had an undershirt on. Here's a fat guy with an undershirt on. You know, that one's okay, but, you know, if you have a throwback jersey of Magic from way back, don't ruin it with the undershirt. Just go to the gym. If you know you're going to the Lakers game in a month, just work out. Get jacked, then put on the Magic jersey. Oh, behind back, I don't even know what that was. Behind alley-oop, reverse dunk to Nance Jr. And I don't know, did they take that away? I was thinking about old guys wearing basketball jerseys. Caruso to Nance Jr. Alley-oop, reverse dunk. That was beautiful. And 88-79. 30, shoots a three. Not even close. Lakers get the rebound. Caruso, he's the new guy, but he's not very new. But he just recently started actually doing something when Lonzo went out. But his stats are definitely on an uptrend. Caruso, the bald guy. Kuzma shoots a three. That's no good. Brewer comes down with the offensive rebound. First offensive rebound I've seen the Lakers get. Kuzma shoots another wide open three. Misses it. Brewer gets the rebound. Misses the layup. And then 30 ends up with that rebound for the Suns. Whew, that was quite, you know what, maybe I don't have to be quite so on, maybe I don't have to say everything. Anyway, Zero has it for Phoenix and makes the shot. That's going to make it a lot easier. Caruso has it for the Lakers, dribbling against, who's this guy? Gives it to Clarkson. Clarkson shoots against Zero, misses it, and then Nance Jr. gets the offensive rebound and the easy putback. 90-81. Lakers are looking pretty good right now. Zero shoots a three. That's good. And that is the first three-pointer that I've seen these Suns make, I think, the whole entire game. Their shooting has not been good. It's only a 6-point game. But I think the Lakers are styling a little bit. I think they could break this open anytime. Caruso has it, being guarded by the little guy that loves starting fights. He's even way smaller than Caruso. And he started a fight with the Lakers. Kuzma shoots. That's no good. And I think he's going to go to the free throw line. And, yeah, the guy with the afro, you know, he can dunk. He can dunk. I'll give him that. I don't know his last name. Caused the foul. And Jordan Clarkson is going to go to the free throw line. And he's turns out, on Facebook, half the people on Facebook right now are probably watching from the Philippines. Loads of people from the Philippines watch Lakers games. And it turns out Jordan Clarkson's mom is from the Philippines. So yeah, I learned that through you guys, thanks to Facebook. Though YouTube, you know, I started with you guys. You guys are my peeps. Facebook, they're coming around to me. It's a tough crowd on Facebook. You know, they just don't, it's different. On YouTube, some guy talking to a computer is actually kind of normal. To them, they're like, dude, who the fuck is this guy? And I'm like, dude, you search Lakers into Facebook, so you know what? Don't be coming to me. Anyway. 91-84. They give it to the little guy, number 8. He loves starting fights. The guy with the afro shoots a three, not even close. And the white guy, 35, comes down with the layup. And I think that might be a 3-point opportunity. Bender. You know, this guy, that should be one I can remember by now. Bender. But yeah, if this guy is an indication of like where the whole team is at. I mean, Phoenix sucks. Dragon. You know what? I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he definitely comes from another country. So, you know, I'll cut him a little bit of slack on his weird like goatee looking thing. He looks like Rufio. Devin Booker is without a doubt a badass. Devin Booker is a badass. I hate to admit it, but they showed him on the sideline looking way more badass than Lonzo, and he looked like Rufio. Anyway, I think that he can still get in trouble coming off the bench wearing the suit, so we should start our fight now when he's not available. I think if we are gonna throw down, this is the time. Devin Booker's not there. This is it. Anyway, 93-85, 9:25 left. Phoenix has it. Gives it to number 30. 30 shoots a 3. Great block from Brewer. Lakers have it on a fast break. Kuzma dunks on the littlest guy on the floor. So it's not quite as cool, but awesome dunk from Kuzma. The Lakers fans are up on their feet. It's amazing how many of them are wearing skinny jeans. The Staples Center has been infected with millennials wearing skinny jeans. But, we're going to let that slide right now. Guys in skinny jeans up on their feet. Kuzma's throwing down. And we're going to go to commercial break. Somebody call timeout. And, yeah, that was a block on Brewer. Yeah, this Phoenix team, this is a bottom-tier team. And, yeah, Kuzma just threw down so hard. They just showed it in replay twice. And it's 95-85. It's a 10-point game. And, this is a pretty dominant display of basketball from the Lakers. If you got something to do, you know what? If you want to do something else, I'm going to tell you right now, I think the Lakers are like 90% to win this game. I mean, it's not, the fact that there's loads of time left and it's 10 points, that's easy. But I am seeing absolutely nothing from Phoenix. Like, I don't think I've seen so little from a basketball team this whole entire season. So, yes, I think the Lakers are huge favorites to win. If anything, we were playing down to them for a little while. And now the Laker girls are dancing. And you know what? Maybe they are playing down to the competition a little bit too. This dance looks a little bit easier. And I am seeing errors from some of the girls on the timing. So, anyway, maybe then you got to practice this routine a little bit. But this is not my favorite Laker girls routine that I've seen them do. It's just, they're not doing that much. Give them a t-shirt cannon. How about some breakdancing Laker girls? Get one of them spinning on her head in the middle of the floor. Then get the other 10 of them dancing synchronized. And now all of a sudden, you got Laker girls. This looks like you're going to your niece's dance recital. No one's paying attention. Looking in the crowd, still, even the 13-year-old kid's not paying attention. The referee. The referee, one of the officials, was without question the first guy to take a glance, and he definitely had the best view out of everybody on the court because he was actually standing on the court. So, some people are paying attention. Actually, the other referee. All right, these referees, I think, are the biggest creepers. There we go. Laker girls are done. Sweet graphic, and they're going to show us about a radio show Sunday morning. Keyshawn 710 or something. I missed it. But if you want to listen to somebody that knows sports, that's actually a real broadcaster, make sure you tune in to 710. And it looked like they had 3 professional broadcasters, so you know what, they exist. And maybe if I was smart, I would actually learn how to actually do this, not just talk. Taco Bell take easiest strength of schedule rest of February. So the LA Lakers are .411. So I think that means we got a pretty easy schedule. And here we go. The motorcycle guy is back in number 4 for Phoenix. Bender's in. Number 12 is in. That guy's actually somewhat decent. The little guy, number 8, is in. And then Afro guy, number 20, is in the game for Phoenix. So this is not a stellar. This is not even really a starting team in the NBA. Brewer has it, and he takes it the other way. Oh, blocked by Afro guy. That was disrespectful. And wow, I can't. Oh, and then alley-oop to Afro guy the other direction. This might change things a little bit. That was super disrespectful times 2. Brewer got blocked going for a dunk, hit his head, and then number 20, the guy that did that, got a sick alley-oop the other way and dunked it on us. Lakers have it. Clarkson now does an alley-oop to Nance Jr. And Nance Jr., it is must be nice to play basketball if you can jump. I've always dreamed. He just, whenever you're wondering why is Nance Jr. so good, well, it's because he tries and he can jump high. Wow, super awesome block from 20, the Afro guy on Phoenix, and then an alley-oop dunk the other direction. That was so awesome. And then the Lakers tried their best to do the same thing with Nance Jr., but it wasn't quite as cool. The little guy that starts fights gives it to the Afro guy. Afro guy shoots a 3. That's good. And it's 97-90, 7-point game, 7:50 left. And Caruso has it right now. Number 4 for the Lakers. He's like the 4th string point guard, but he gets loads of court time these days. Who knows why? Whatever happened to Ennis, he was pretty good. Let's get Lonzo in the game. Clarkson takes it to the hoop and makes a layup. And it's 99-90. 7:29 left. Number 8, the little guy who starts fights, is going up against Caruso. Then he passes it to number 12, the only good player on the team. They give it to Afro guy who dunks on people. Number 20 gives it to Bender. Bender going up against Clarkson. This is a mismatch. Shoots it, misses it, and then almost gets his own rebound, but doesn't get it. Hart has it, and then an alley-oop. Oh, it was supposed to be an alley-oop, but somehow number 12 stole it for Phoenix. And now he's slowing it down and gives it to number 8, the little guy who loves starting fights. And he's telling people what to do, being guarded by Clarkson, who's like a foot taller. The little guy takes it under the basket like Steve Nash, pretends like he's going to shoot, gets blocked. That was terrible from the little guy. Little guy almost steals it. They give it to Hart. Hart shoots a 3. That's good. And it's 102-90. And right when Phoenix starts to make a little bit of a comeback, the Lakers just start scoring. And we are 11 for 24 on three-pointers, and they're 8 for 25. So neither teams are really doing amazing from beyond the three-point line. Back to a 10-point game, 6:16 left. And as long as we keep scoring, they're not going to be able to come back. Kuzma takes it to the hoop all by himself, and makes the 2 points. They give it to the little guy, number 8. He's going up against Caruso. He shoots, and number 12 gets it for the Suns, gives it to number 8. Number 8 shoots a 3. That's no good. And then Afro guy, number 20, gets the rebound. And Phoenix is going to have another opportunity. 20 is going up against Kuzma, and he shoots in his face, misses the shot, and then Nance Jr. comes down with the rebound. And 20 goes for the ball. Let's hope maybe that will be a jump ball. Who knows? SoCalBMW.com. If you're looking for a BMW, SoCalBMW.com. These are more people that should be giving away cars. But, number 30, Randall is going to check in, and Hart is going to come out, which I don't totally understand because he's got 15 points and 7 rebounds on 5 of 6 shooting. Actually, no, he's going to stay in. 104-92. Clarkson spin move to the hoop, misses the layup. Biker guy comes down with the rebound, gives it to Afro guy who's cherry picking, and he shoots against Ingram, and Ingram blocks him. And let's hope that wasn't a foul on Ingram, because that looked like some of the best defense I have ever seen. When he does play defense, he never gets the good calls either. It's like, why even try, Ingram? I totally see why you're not even trying, because they just call it against you every time anyway. Josh Jackson, the guy with the afro, he's dunking on fools at the free throw line. 104-92. Misses the first one. And the little guy for Phoenix, the guy that loves starting fights, his name is Ulis. And I really like this guy even less. Pick a different sport. Don't be starting fights with the Lakers. Yeah, you don't see him talking smack when Devin Booker's not on the floor. You don't see any of these guys talking smack when Devin Booker's not on the floor. 104-93. Lakers are up. Clarkson gives it to Kuzma. Kuzma goes up against the little guy. Still going up against the little guy. Backing in on the little guy. Turnaround jump shot. Not even close. And I don't understand why that shot wasn't closer. He was shooting against a guy that was about 5'3". Good defense from the little guy, actually. I'll give him that. Little guy has it now. He shoots. Way short. Biker guy gets the rebound. They give it back to the little guy, and he's really got to stop shooting. He's not a good shooter. Why don't they give it to 12? Number 12 takes it to the hoop and misses the shot. And wow, this Phoenix team cannot catch a break. They don't have the talent. Chandler is getting mauled under the basket. And 104-93, looking like Lakers are going to win this game. Phoenix, I mean, if they can't even throw an elbow if they wanted to right now. They're just so undersized. They get the ball, 104-93. They give it to 20, the only person doing anything. And they try to get it to, who's this guy? They try to get it to somebody under the basket, and then Kuzma got in the way. I think they're going to call a foul on Kuzma. And number 12 is going to go to the free throw line for Phoenix, 104-93. And this is the TJ Warren, 24 points on 9 of 20. And this is the only guy that seems to do anything, but yet the little guy, number 8, holds the ball way more. And Warren missed the first free throw, and this is the type of stuff that the Lakers were doing when we were losing so much, which was be kind of in these games in the fourth quarter and then miss both free throws. TJ Warren just missed both those free throws, and certainly not going to come back right now. Not against a top-tier franchise like the Lakers, missing free throws. Brandon Ingram going up against somebody, crosses him up, blocked by number 12. And you would think Ingram could have done a little bit better against number 12 in that spot, but going to go to the free throw line. And now we have an advertisement from 5 Hour Energy. Get back to 100%. And Brandon Ingram, though he doesn't look like it, is always playing at 100%. 22 points on 9 of 11 shooting, 5 assists, and he doesn't even get as much court time as he deserves. Other than Nance Jr., so we're gonna get LeBron. Nance Jr. gets paid $4 or $5 million, no question about it. $4 or $5 million, he deserves it for this year. And we get LeBron, and then we give loads of money to Brandon Ingram. That's the ticket. That's what we got to do. Brandon Ingram, he's like Blake Griffin, but even better. 106-93. They give it to Bender. Bender shoots, and that's no good. And Phoenix cannot buy a basket or a good break, but this time they finally do get a good break. And that's going to be out on the Lakers. Chandler, the motorcycle-looking dude, at least he's trying. Phoenix passes it into Chandler, and Chandler misses a dunk, but fouled in the process, and that was almost a three-point opportunity. And this biker guy and Phoenix in general cannot get any luck. It's one of those games that, like, if you're watching with no sound, some things are just kind of like when you're watching with no sound, you can totally tell when somebody's putting in loads of effort. Like you can just tell effort. It's easier to tell, but also, what was I gonna say again? When you're watching without sound. I forget what I was going to say. Anyway, Tyson Chandler, 8 points, motorcycle guy. Missed both free throws. 106-93. And 3:41 left. Brandon Ingram has it, and Phoenix calls timeout. Luke Walton wearing his awesome $1,000 suit. It was not the plaid suit. It was not the lame looking suits. That was his good suit. $1,000, looking cool. Don't call him a bench warmer. He does not even warm the bench anymore. There were times when that's all he did. For decades, riding the bench. There, as long as I can remember, Luke Walton has been on the bench. These days, he is not sitting down. He is not warming. He is on his feet, coaching. And look at our record. 31-21. We're starting to come back. Now we got the noise meter. And now I'm starting to annoy myself. So my guess, are you guys out there on YouTube and Facebook? I'm starting to annoy myself. People on Facebook, don't put up with annoying people. Oh, people are on Facebook. All right, I promise no more jokes. No more jokes. Lakers are in their standard huddle, timeout huddle, in which they're not actually in any kind of a shape. I think Luke Walton might be like one of those hippie parents where like there's no disciplining the kids. So even like when he needs to get like a timeout going and talk to the team, he doesn't even get them into a shape, like a rectangle or a circle or some kind of a shape that makes it so all his players can see him and he can tell them something. He doesn't go with shapes. He just talks, and whoever listens. I don't know, it's quite an interesting way to do it. Who knows? Let's hope Luke Walton knows what he's doing. But I will say his coaching, if you're watching with no sound, it's hard to tell when oh wow, we got girls dancing at Staples Center. One of them, you can't tell what their shirts are, but they're having a great time. Alcohol is definitely involved, and here's another woman dancing. And, alcohol is also involved in this one. I can see the large drink right next to her. Get loud. The arena is telling everybody to get loud. And now we have, oh, is this a kiss cam? Nope, he's dancing. Okay, this guy's got the best dance moves yet by far. You don't got to tell him to start dancing. Number 24, up in the box, Asian dude, by far the best moves. And throwback jersey with an old guy that was not wearing an undershirt. We finally got one. And the only thing we're missing now is a millennial in skinny jeans not being able to hit a free throw in one of the halftime games. That's the best. TJ Warren, 24 points on 9 of 20 shooting, but he just missed the last 2 free throws, and that was important. And Lakers fast break points, 25-11. And Kuzma's having a great game. And these are the games that are fun to watch because it seems like all the young guys can kind of show us what they can do, because we are getting minimal defense from the Suns. So we can kind of take a look at what we're doing. And the only person that's not getting in the game is Randall, but I think he had finger problems. Oh, Randall's in the game and makes an easy 2 points right off the bat. And that bandage, I think, is, oh, it's back on his finger. And I've never seen somebody turn over the ball so many times as him in a little stretch of time. So I think definitely had finger issues with that bandage or whatever it is. But it's probably taped back on. He's back in the game. Warren, number 12, shoots. Hart's playing great defense, not even close. And Brandon Ingram gets the rebound. Playing against 30, gives it to Randall, gives it back to Ingram. Ingram gets a screen, shoots at the elbow, and fouled from behind. And why would 30 foul him? Who knows? And Brandon Ingram's going to go to the free throw line. 108-93, 2:55 left. And if the Suns are going to come back, now's the time. Brandon Ingram, 24 points. He's made all of his free throws tonight, but don't worry about his free throws. That doesn't matter. He does make them at the ending of the games. Like any time that Brandon Ingram has had to make the free throws, like at the end of the game, and it's only happened maybe 2 or 3 times that I can remember, he's always made them. And I always get worried, and then I think, oh, no, never mind, that's Brandon Ingram. But I would have thought by now him and Lonzo would have had like a total like mind meld going by now in terms of basketball and just playing great. But Lonzo just has not been getting in the game. So that's a little bit disappointing. I wanted to see which one of these players would step up with Lonzo, and we still don't know which one it was. But though I do remember Randall and him getting a lot of good stuff going. But that was so long ago, I don't remember. Anyway, Clarkson steals the ball and then turns it right back over. Suns have it. Number 12 gives it to somebody. Afro guy shoots a 3. Not even close. And wow, these Suns are just terrible. I don't even want to do the play-by-play anymore. I have not. They weren't even close. And then the guy that got the offensive rebound was so excited about getting the offensive rebound and the putback, he missed the easy putback. Anyway, motorcycle guy has it, gives it to number 12. Number 12, Warren, the only guy that can do anything, gives it to Bender. Bender gives it to 30. 30 gives it to Afro guy, number 20. Afro guy takes it himself and misses the layup, and that is just indication of what's been going on for the Suns this whole game. Nothing has dropped for the Suns. 110-93, 145 left, and this is another game in which the Lakers have the lead, and they can actually milk the clock down at the ending. And this just makes the ending of the games so much more fun. Thanks for being here, everybody. You know, the refrigerator door's closed, the jello's jiggling, the butter's cold. This game's over. 112-93, 126 left. And I'm going to read you guys' comments. And then I'm going to do the good, the bad, and what to look forward to. And then I stop. I mean, I can't do this forever, so I will say, and you guys have mentioned it, I do a little bit of a hard stop. So just know, as soon as I do the good, the bad, and the what to look forward to, I just kind of end it. Because when I first, oh, look at these girls dancing. They are going in. I think she's got dreadlocks. Those are the best looking dreadlocks on a female I've ever seen. She's dancing. All 3 of them were dancing. 2 little Asian kids dancing. That's cute. Keep on going. One's wearing yellow. One's wearing red. Their dad, of course, is wearing a jersey with an undershirt. But these kids don't care. He's dancing. Those are second best moves of the night. This guy looks like, oh wow, this guy looks like the guy from Saturday Night Live who did the On a Boat sketch, Sandberg. And now we have, these are just 2 rich white people just dancing, and she's like a rich blonde woman. Anyway, Now we have a guy wearing a 34 throwback jersey dancing, and it looks like he's given birth. I don't know what this is. This is, I don't know if that is okay for TV. Now we are taking a look at the cheap seats. Nobody's wearing jerseys. And tonight posted his 13th game this season with at least 20 points. Brandon Ingram, way to go. 126 left, 112.93. Make sure you leave a comment. I'm going to read it. Peak performer, Brandon Ingram, 26 points, 9 of 12 shooting, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. And honestly, I thought he had more rebounds. Brandon Ingram, I just wanted to see what him and Lonzo, now they're sitting next to each other on the bench. And that is definitely Brandon Ingram's jacket. And Lonzo definitely stole his style. And I was really excited to see what those two could have done together. And like right about this time of the season was when it was supposed to be happening. And how many games has he been out? Maybe like 5 to 10? It's a significant amount of games. And I don't even remember what happened to him. Oh, 40 is in for the Lakers. Don't know who this guy is. We're throwing in our third team. 54 seconds left. 112.93. Lakers are going to get an easy win against Phoenix. And without Devin Booker, Phoenix, they really have absolutely nothing. This was almost like... It was almost as if Phoenix wasn't even a professional basketball team. And Luke Walton is warming the bench. Finally, get some rest. Kuzma shoots a 3. Doesn't make it, and we like to give. I used to make fun of Luke Walton for not doing anything, only because we'd be getting our asses kicked, and he'd just be stoned on the bench, not calling timeout. But these days, I kind of get him a little bit more, and I just thought he was a different type of coach than he actually was, and now I think I understand him. That's the end of the game. 112.93. Lakers win, and this was a much needed win after the last time. The Phoenix was terrible, and then they totally punked us. Devin Booker started a fight. The littlest guy on the team, number 8, started a fight. Who knows why? And then Devin Booker stepped up, and it wasn't a good look. I felt that the Suns disrespected us, and it kind of started us on a bad downturn. We went on a road trip and lost to the Celtics the next day. And I think it started us on a bad downturn, but we finally get the win. Brandon Ingram, great game. Gonna take a look at you guys' comments. People are all right. Let's go. Facebook, YouTube. Let's take a look. People are okay. Here we go. Reading you guys' comments. Ryan Kahn, you are great and you keep getting better. I've been tuning in every week. Thanks for taking the time to keep this consistent. Well, Ryan Kahn, thank you so much for the comment. I was not doing this all the time before, and you guys were getting on my ass. So my New Year's resolution was to do every game. So in 2018, I have done every game. And you're right. As soon as if you do it all the time, it's just people kind of know what you're doing. Boo to Wavy. This is kind of entertaining. Keep it up. This is the closest thing to watching the game. LOL. Laker fan from NC. I highly appreciate. Eric, thank you so much. The same dunce. This is the stupidest shit possible. Not entertaining by any means. Ryan Kahn, keep getting better. Are you on crack to watch this weekly? 2K legend. You know, some people get this. Other people don't. Just subbed. How long have you done this for? I've been doing this for a few months. I started with the end of the Dodgers, and then I did the Lakers, but I wasn't consistent with it. Maybe since November? Right around November, but trust me, at the very beginning I was rough, and baseball is just a way different thing because it's so long. It was about bullshitting, and then basketball was more fun because it's fast. So yeah, baseball, I started with baseball. Here we go. Just good night, go Lakers. What percentage do you think the Lakers have on making the playoffs? I'm gonna say, I hate to say it, 16%. I'm gonna say 16%. Eric Villagomez says 35%. Tyler Eulis is number 8. Hi, it's me again, Mr. Eagle 715. What's up, man? Lakers are the best. Getting some regulars, getting some new guys. Mohammed Abdullah, he was here last time. A block and a dunk in the same play. Mohammed, good to see you back. Man, I am getting regulars. Manuel Madrid, let's go Lakers. Keep practicing that play-by-play. If you do it long enough, you could get pretty good. I know, totally. What's crazy is that in general, radio is just, it's weird that if I would have had these skills back when I was younger, or even it would have been very useful for people on the radio or whatever I was doing. I don't know. All of a sudden, doing it on YouTube is where you do it, and they don't pay you off the bat. But at least it's your own thing. But it's just the way things have changed. Yes, I'm going to keep practicing, and you know what? I'm going to be the people's play-by-play guy, no matter what. I'm doing this on YouTube. Looks like we are taking a W. Sup? What are you going for? Lakers are my team, homie. You are definitely getting better at this. Keep it up. Let's go, Lakers. Lakers playing really well in the last month. Thanks for all the compliments. George B. Moreno, Jesse Luna, Francesco Reyes, Cass, Devin Diaz. My name's Devin. Balzel Nick, Manuel Madrid, Muhammad. Anyway, if I missed your name, 2 subscribers, Blenny and 2K Legend. And if you subscribed and I didn't see you, thanks for subscribing. YouTube, you guys are my peeps. I'm doing this for you. Facebook, let's take a look at this massacre. And in general, Facebook, they don't get it. Hey dude, can you show the video? No, I can't show the video. They shut down my account. Michael Besoy, say hi to me, please. What's up, Michael? That's like in the Arrested Development. Michael, remember they would say his name twice? Something about that. Anyway, Nico Dantes Huable, thanks for the Halo. Yuli Art Castro, hello. Brian, ATL in the house. Just hold the ball, that's it. Norris can't get along. Thank you for the analyzation. Nahoy Anoya, you are a legend, man. You know what? Soon, let's hope I will be a legend. But this is definitely new for me, and it's new for YouTube, and no one's ever really thought to do this. So I'm just gonna keep doing it, and maybe one day I can be a legend. But you just have to be consistent with it. Yeah, anyway, I enjoy doing it. And I like you guys have a place to go. Me and Spectrum, we don't get along. We never have. We don't see eye to eye on, one, what's copyright, what's trademark. Me and Spectrum, we don't get along. So that's why I started doing it for Dodgers, and I just kept doing it. Anyway, the good, the bad. Thanks for all the comments. You guys are great. Facebook, you guys are getting better and better. At first, tough crowd, but you guys are starting to get it a little bit more. Buto Wavy, thanks for the subscribe. Make sure if it's your first time, or you make sure you come back, give me another try. Sometimes I don't get the zone. Give me a thumbs up, because you know it sucks, but getting thumbs up and thumbs down on YouTube, like anybody can put up a video at any time, and most of the time it won't really get watched. It's a new account. Nobody's gonna see it. But as soon as you start putting up videos like that's what you're doing on YouTube, getting good, you all of a sudden start getting thumbs down, and only when people are watching will you even start getting thumbs down. So it's a kick in the nuts. But what's weird is you start doing YouTube, nobody watches, and as soon as they start watching, you start getting thumbs down. Anyway, my ratios are going up, but if this is your first time here, give me a thumbs up. You know, screw those haters. And the good, the bad, and the sorry about that. What to look forward to. The good, the Lakers won. We didn't have Lonzo. We were able to beat a team that was definitely terrible. Worse than the Bulls. They didn't have any player that was even really that good. So yeah, we were able to win, but it was a convincing win, and it looked like we were playing with our food a little bit there. We maybe played down in the competition a little bit. That was no good to see, but the flip side of that is we seem to play the good teams really well. So maybe that's just the way that we play. We feed off the other team, but we were feeding off a team that was terrible, so maybe we played down a little bit. The bad was Lonzo's still not in the game. I will say that we didn't quite get even against the Suns because Devin Booker wasn't in the game, but we're not even yet. The Suns disrespected us, but until we beat them with Devin Booker in the game, or we punch or elbow one of them in the face, we're not even. They disrespected us last time, and you know what? We're going to be petty. Phoenix, you're not off our hook yet. What to look forward to? The Lakers being good. We're starting to see glimpses of it, and we took a look at the graphic, and our this next month is going to be very easy for us compared to other games. So let's hope we can just run up our record and try to make it to the playoffs. I told you guys 16% to make the playoffs, and that's if I was betting. And honestly, I used to be a professional poker player, so my sports betting is terrible. But I would say we're 16% to make the playoffs. We would have to do something different, because I've seen the teams that are in the top 8, and they are all very good, and they've all seemed to beat us very easily. We took a lot of the teams to the fourth quarter, and even some of the teams to overtime. But if you think back on all those we didn't really beat a lot of them, except we actually did beat Oklahoma last time. Anyway, who knows? Maybe we're better than 16%, and I'm a little bit down. But what to look forward to, the Lakers being awesome. And I'm going to go. Thanks for being here, everybody. New guys on Facebook, new guys on YouTube. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time.